Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip of plus-size traveler J-Bay now demanding more accessibility for the obese in pools. This is the person that is constantly making all these demands for accommodations for the obese, such as a free airline seat, bigger booths in restaurants, and wider hallways in hotel rooms. Well, now it turns out that pools aren't accessible enough for the obese. We're also going to be taking a look at several bonus clips, including one where somebody is complaining about a yoga studio that they went to that was fatphobic. If you've recently started watching my videos but you haven't yet subscribed, please consider subscribing today and joining the Cynical fam. And if you want to become one of my fellow cynics, please consider joining channel memberships. You'll get custom emojis, a badge next to your name, as well as top priority in my comments. A join button is below, as well as a join link in the description of this video. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
Accessibility isn't optional. Make handrails mandatory at all pools for swimmers of every size and ability.
The list of demands just keeps growing. I'm not sure why she constantly has more and more demands. Do you have a hostage somewhere or something?
Without handrails, we're excluding so many from enjoying pools safely.
Where have you ever seen a pool without a handrail, is what I would like to know. Like, what's even the complaint? I can see that there's a handrail on this pool that you're in. You guys couldn't find a pool without one to film this segment, huh? All pools need to have handrails. Like this one that this pool has, and every other single pool in existence has. You know what else we need? Wheels on cars.
It's time to ensure everyone can swim with confidence. Demand mandatory handrails now.
Yo, what up? It's me in post-editing. So I just looked it up, and it's literally the law that pools have to have handrails, at least in California and Nevada. I'm sure every single state has a similar law. Pretty sure this has been a law for a long time. I demand mandatory handrails now! Even though I've never seen a pool that didn't have one. Okay, so that was dumb as hell. If that was another attempt at rage bait like you always do, I think that one fell flat. Because like I said, pools already have handrails. So I don't even know what you're on about. Next.
Yes! A yoga retreat!
Yes! A yoga retreat! Damn, finally somebody's enthusiastic about my yoga retreat. It's about time. God damn. A yoga retreat! Oh, thank God! I've been waiting for this my whole life!
Finally, a place where I can just focus on being myself and...
Dude, I didn't know that yoga retreats were this dope, dude. Damn.
Oh my goodness. Hi. I think you might be in the wrong place. This is check-in for my yoga retreat.
Why would you think I was in the wrong place when I came into the room and I said, "Yay, a yoga retreat"? You didn't hear that little spiel that I went into, like, "Oh my God, it's a yoga retreat. I can't believe it. This is crazy." You think I'm in the wrong place.
Oh my gosh, hi, yes. I'm so excited to be here. I recognize you from the flyer. I'm so excited to start my weekend.
Okay, I don't care what kind of class I'm teaching. If you bring this level of enthusiasm to it, you're in, dude. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's yoga this thing.
Oh, have a seat.
What? That is not the response I want after that great entrance. I come in here talking about how dope a yoga retreat is, and you're all like, good to have you here. Shut up.
Gotta get to practice yoga.
Damn, this chick really loves her yoga. Oh my God. I think you should be teaching this class, dude. You clearly have a passion for yoga.
Okay, ladies, right leg up. Come on, force that leg up there. Push up. Don't you want to be better? Sorry, you have something to say? As you haven't even tried this posture all class. I'm just here to relax, go at my own pace, and do my own thing.
I thought you were super stoked about yoga and whatnot. You came here to just lay on the floor and roll around and do your own thing? What? With that level of enthusiasm that you came in with, dude, I thought you were all about downward dogs and all of the various poses, dude.
Or maybe this retreat's too advanced for you. You know what?
You know what?
I am gonna do this, not because fat people owe you anything, but because I'm petty.
Okay, go. Uh-oh, oh my gosh! The yoga instructor is like, yes, that's right. You could never perform that. Oh my God. I've never seen such advanced techniques. She's better than me. I mustn't let the others know. My God. Such grace. Such majesty. Oh my God. I'm sorry, dude. You can't take me anywhere, bro. The instructor is supposed to be like, oh my God. I made so many assumptions on you based on your physique. I was so wrong. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little dramatic. All right, so I didn't know that headstands were a part of yoga, personally.
Wait, how do you just do that? Yeah, fat people do cool.
I love how in these stories where we control both sides of the narrative, the person always learns the error of their ways and is always so shocked at how like smart and dope the person they're arguing with is.
Wait, how do you just do that? Yeah, fat people do cool things all the time. Bye.
Oh my God, dude, you did a headstand? That's crazy. What the hell? Yeah, fat people do cool stuff all the time. Bye. What? What the hell? Why are you talking about how you're fat or whatever? I never called you fat. I just said you need to lift your leg up to do the exercise properly, and then you started freaking out and doing headstands, and then you ran out of the room talking about fat people are dope or whatever the hell. Honestly, it was weird. Completely uncalled for. That's right. Fat people can do anything. Okay, I mean, I never said you couldn't. I don't know why the hell you're going on this tirade. I welcomed you with open arms into this class. You were very excited.
And I want a refund. It's 2023. Y'all need to get it together.
Oh, snap. I like the part where the instructor was like, how did you just do that? Like, everybody in the fat acceptance movement watched a lot of 80s movies or something where, like, the nerdy kid learned karate, and then he did a couple moves, and then everybody was like, oh my God, including the bullies that were previously bullying him. Oh my God, you really showed us. Like, every single story that they have really ends up that way, doesn't it? You showed me the error of my ways. I can't believe that I judged you based on your physical appearance. Oh my God. And then everybody clapped. And I know. Because I was the yoga mat. Next.
Y'all will do anything y'all can to let a fat person know they ain't shit. To let a fat person know they're gonna die early. To let a fat person know they're not good enough.
When did I do any of that?
Saw someone who recently lost some weight, and the voiceover they put with it was about not being able to get a partner. So they lost weight for that reason. And all I had said on the post was, I hope you landed softly in the thing that matters most through this journey, and that's you.
Wow, that was deep, man.
Because it's important to respect ourselves and choose ourselves for the purpose if we want to lose weight and be healthy.
I agree with the sentiment that we should lose weight for ourselves, but wanting a romantic partner is a huge drive for most human beings. And people want to be the best version of themselves so they can attract the dopest partner, right?
Or if we just want to be healthy. Our size is not indicative of our health, and I think there's a lot of ignorance around this, unfortunately, because of fat phobia. People assume just because I am 5'9" and 240 pounds that I'm a fat ass.
What? People assume that you being 5'9" and 240 pounds makes you a fat ass, your words. Okay, I don't know if it's fat phobia if people think that you're overweight when you're 5'9" and 240 pounds. Your BMI is 35.4, which means you're less than 5 BMI points away from morbid obesity. So yeah, people shouldn't be calling you names, calling you fat ass or any of that stupid stuff, but you might want to investigate this weight thing a little bit. Since we get so used to looking at ourselves, that's why the BMI is a useful tool.
I am 5'9" and 240 pounds that I'm a fat ass, when in fact I'm extremely healthy.
No, having a BMI of 35.4 makes you extremely unhealthy.
And every time I go to the doctor and voice my concerns because of fat phobia and because of the shame that I face, the doctor says, unfortunately, I, in good conscience, cannot prescribe you anything. I'm not going to, suggest any type of surgery.
Okay, so you went to the doctor and asked for Ozempic or Wegovy because of the shame that you feel about your weight, and he said, I cannot prescribe anything to you.
Cannot prescribe you anything. I'm not going to, suggest any type of surgery because you are healthy, your blood work is amazing.
This is an interesting story. It's becoming clear that you asked for some sort of surgery or drugs to help with your weight. Earlier you said there's nothing wrong with your weight and it's just fat phobia. Now you're at the doctor asking for surgery or weight loss meds and he's denying you. And you're making up the reason that he's denying you is because you're too healthy. That's what it is. Alright, I just looked it up. To be eligible for Ozempic treatment for weight loss, patients must have a body mass index of 30 or higher, or a BMI of 27 or higher, with at least one weight-related medical condition such as high blood pressure or sleep apnea. Okay, so her BMI is over 30, so she should be eligible right away. Sounds like you pissed your doctor off and he won't give you that script.
Hormones are perfect condition. Yes, you do struggle with a little bit of acne and things like that, but sometimes that's just hormonal.
And your doctor didn't understand that adipose tissue is hormonally active. And if you have a ton of it on you, it throws your hormones out of whack. Yeah, your doctor didn't mention that, huh? That's weird. But he did mention that your acne is hormonal.
And you can change that through what you eat, and I did. Did I lose weight? Maybe 10 pounds. My point is, there is a lot of ignorance in the medical field that has been pushed into society, and now we have a lot of ignorant motherfuckers that are telling us, just because you're fat, you shouldn't exist. Well,
okay, well, we're going from one topic to another, dude.
Honestly, blow my dick, because...
Blow my dick! Alright, she's funny. I like her. What you're saying is pure bollocks, but that was funny.
I am so tired of this narrative that is literally forcing people to not only go into eating disorders, but take their lives because they think they are not allowed to exist.
Alright, well, whatever horrible things that you do to yourself are your own fault. I'm not trying to be mean, but you can't control what people say to you, but you can control how you react to it. If you choose to harm yourself because people shamed you or whatever, that's messed up. They shouldn't have shamed you. They shouldn't have been mean to you, but you're the one that chose to harm yourself in response to that in the end, and you can't try to guilt trip people with that.
I am tired of the rhetoric that because you're fat, you are not healthy.
It's hilarious to refer to very well-established medical science as rhetoric. There's this rhetoric that human beings need to drink water, otherwise they'll die.
Because you're fat, you're not the pinnacle of fitness. Nobody cares about the pinnacle of fitness. I care about being healthy and taking care of myself. I can be fat and still have longevity. Y'all are not ready for that conversation.
Yeah, because that conversation is not founded in reality. I have a list of fat activists that have passed recently in their 30s and 40s who would disagree with you. There's not a whole lot of longevity to morbid obesity. And not to be mean, but you're less than 5 points away from it. That's why the BMI is a good tool. Because like I said, we get used to looking at ourselves. You punch your numbers into the BMI, it's like, morbid obesity. You're like, what? No. Shut up. No, you guys are tripping. And then you look down, you're like, oh, shit. I think it might be right. I never noticed all this before. Ah, shit, we got a situation here. That's literally the case for so many people, dude. Next.
Also, read my last video. That's why I've stopped caring about... That's why I've been allowed to stop caring about flattering clothing, because... once I passed the level of ever possibly being able to disguise how fat I was with...
You were finally free. You're like, I can't hide this anymore, whatever.
like flattering clothing or the color black or a nice pair of Spanx. Like, I got to accept that I was fat.
So you've been increasing in size. Because you said, once I passed the level of ever possibly being able to disguise how fat I was.
I got to accept that I was fat and that I would look fat in all my clothes because I was fat.
This is such a weird conversation. I finally got to accept that I was fat because I was fat. Okay.
And then, like, that's fine. And, like, the world, like, I looked fat, and I was fat, and the world didn't end.
Okay. Luckily, your weight did not end the world. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I've been kind of needing to live on this planet for now.
It's... To me, that was really comforting, I guess. I don't know if that's, like, advice, but to me, that's what it was. It was like, oh, that didn't kill me.
All right, I can kind of feel where she's coming from here.
Oh, okay. I'll just wear whatever the I want to now. Because, like, it makes it happier to be alive. To to do those little things.
Okay, so once we reach a certain level of fatness, we can no longer hide it, and it frees us. Okay. I think perhaps we were deluding ourselves previously where we thought that we could hide it. Not trying to be mean or anything, but if you're fat, I could see it in your face. It doesn't matter what clothes you're wearing at all. You could be wearing a parka. And I'm not trying to be mean, it's just that you can't hide it. Next. Alright, this is a video that's very similar to one that we've seen from Confident Fearless Worthy in the past, but it's not the same video, it's just very similar. She goes over this pie chart so many times.
A million days of having to show this chart so people will understand. And I don't know how to tell you this, but there are thin people that drink alcohol, they drink soda, and they eat processed foods, and they are thin.
Yeah, because they don't eat enough of those things to be in a caloric surplus.
And there are some fat people who don't ever do these things and are still fat.
Yes, because they're eating food in the caloric surplus that is not those foods. Mind-blowing, right?
So what does that indicate?
It indicates that calories exist.
It indicates that there are more factors than just those things.
I mean, one thing that it indicates is that people really aren't that good at self-reporting, right? I've been eating nothing but salads for months.
Your environment, weight cycling, sleep.
Weight cycling, losing weight and then regaining weight, prevents us from losing weight, even though part of the process of weight cycling is losing weight. Okay, you're blowing my mind.
Mental health, diet, medical conditions.
Diet? What? That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. No, it's clearly trauma, financial resources, medications, mental health, and weight cycling. What do you mean it's diet?
Cooking skills and time.
Okay, well, maybe we should learn how to cook and make the time then. Or I guess just become morbidly obese and fight a deadly disease.
Medications, race and ethnicity, trauma, gut microbiome, financial resources, stress, and genetics.
The pie chart of coping is what I like to call that. Or perhaps the chart of delusion.
What I'm also going to need you to do is to Google the social determinants of health. Look at that. You got your second video reply. You're welcome.
Alright, and we wrapped up that collection of clips by taking a look at the coping scale. I mean, the social determinants of health, or whatever the hell that was. That pie chart never stops being hilarious to me. The biggest chunk of that pie chart is genetics. Genetics is like 4 of the diet one, all put together into one. So what do you think of the clips that we just saw? Do we need to put handrails in all the pools to make them more accessible for the obese, even though I've never seen a pool that didn't have a handrail? Was that yoga instructor fatphobic? And are genetics the #1 determinant of our size? Leave a comment below. Happy Thursday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.
You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.